Thank you so much for your talk, Dr. Jaishankar. I wanted to ask you a question in regards to a lot of students who might, like myself, have come, for example, to the US or other countries for their education, perhaps a career that follows. So we come to a point in our lives where we've had to face this very difficult decision that sometimes we end up being citizens of the countries that we've studied and worked at. In India, currently, a dual citizenship, it does not allow that. So I know there's been some talk of changing that, but nothing substantive yet. So could you shed some light on like what is the reason that students like us have to leave our home countries like in an official way and for like leave our passport, which I personally do not want to do. I'm sure a lot of people don't. So could you tell us like if that is going to change anytime soon, or what is the thought process behind not giving dual citizenship? Thank you so much.
That's all.
Sure. First, on the dual citizenship, I think in a way, governments in India have recognized the dilemma of people like you. So they have started during Prime Minister Vajpayee's time. They have tried to create a particular category which will allow you to be a citizen of another country but yet have a very privileged association with India. So, we started with two, it was a PIO, Persons of Indian Origin card, and Overseas Citizen of India. So we've now combined it, made it into a single program. So we have to recognize today that the world is a workplace for Indians, and it is very likely in a greater knowledge economy kind of world, more and more Indians will look for jobs abroad or look for study abroad. There are, after all, today more than 1 million Indians who study abroad. So the attempt is to find a middle ground between your predicament and our regulations. Now you'll ask me, therefore, why do you have those regulations? The reason is, if you look at the challenges, the history of India, the partition, the complexity of what we face, for us to move into dual citizenship is not something which can be readily and easily and securely done. I think there are considerations which would urge caution as well. So it's something people have gone into very deeply. Now, having said all that, by the way, what I know of this country, you can easily work here and prosper here without changing your passport. So that's also a suggestion I would leave with you. Regarding the India-China,